Recording.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome. I want to say happy Monday because I know this is on a Monday, but happy day, right? We get a fun kickboxing class. I have Michaela here with me today. She is going to do our bag work. I will remind you of some of our body bar work. If you don't have a body bar at home, you can grab any bar, broom, golf club, whatever it is. The point is not for it to be super heavy. The point is to help you work on fast hands and get a good core workout. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Everything is ran through our programming here today on the board. So there'll be no resetting of timers. We're just going to set it and get going. So we got a 3-minute warm-up for us. Are you ready? Yep. All right. Let's go ahead and start with our boxer shuffle. And we're going to move pretty quickly right into that jumping jack. I think most of us are still feeling sore from our workouts the last few days. Oh. Good. Let's take it to a boxing jack today. All right. Go ahead and alternate your front jack, jumping jack when you're ready and take it into a high knee pull. Just use that as a little transition. Pull those knees into the chest. Shift it back to booty kicks. Oh my goodness. It is one heavy day. My legs feel very heavy. Oh. Between the air and the legs, I'm telling you. It's one of those tropical days here in Iowa. All right, down your boxer shuffle. Step tap arm swing. Oh, it's like my favorite right here. Feels good. We're gonna get into a low back rotation here. I like doing a low back rotation on kickboxing day because we need to have that connection with our core because everything we do today has that hip twist. All right, slow it down. Let's go into bodyweight squats. Let's do 4 regular squats, 4 wide squats. Ha ha. Yeah. Hello. I got one leg that's creaky right now. Good, toes forward, wide forward fold. We're gonna ragdoll. That feels good too. Yes. And then we're gonna add a big twist here. Again, any kind of additional twisting motion we can do during kickboxing is what we got. Good. Let's go ahead, take those hands to the center. You can do a little stretch, and then let's step ourselves into high plank. We're gonna do 4 push-ups, a down dog stretch, and then 2 push-ups and a down dog stretch. Oh, that down dog stretch feels good. Then we're gonna move through our lunges. So we only have about 30 seconds here, so we're gonna step this lunge, and then we're gonna step through the other side and rock. And then we're gonna use our first couple sets as a little bit of an additional warm-up. Good. Let's go ahead and do 1 squat thrust. Rock your hips open. Make sure you have your gloves on. And we're gonna go ahead and start warming up that upper body and connecting to our breath with a jab cross on the right side. Here we go. So just as a reminder, when we're using that body bar, you're gonna have a center stance, jab to the front, pivot all the way, pop your hip all the way to the wall, and come across that body. Jab, cross, jab, cross. You're working out nice quick hands. Michaela's got nice strong hands. She's thinking about quick boom, both punches in the nose, but having really fast hands. We're 30 seconds in. We got 30 right, 30 left. We're staying on the bag for a full minute, so it's that left foot forward, same combination. Jab, cross, jab, cross. You guys got 15 seconds here. Jab, cross. So our music's really low right now, so you can already start to hear Michaela breathing. This is also something that's really fun to do with nothing at all. Here we go, jumping jacks. So make sure that as you're doing your jumping jack, or today we're gonna jumping jack and then we're gonna go into our front jack where those arms go up and down together or apart. So today's class, we're gonna stay on the back for a full 60 seconds and we're gonna stay off the back for a full 60 seconds. How you doing, Mick? Good. Feeling pretty good? Yeah. Okay. Let's alternate that front jack. Those of you at home, if you guys want to crank up your music in the background and get a real good workout on, just watch us. Put your earphones in, whatever you need to do, because we're going to pick it up here. When we come back on the back, we're simply going to add a hook. So we got a jab, cross, hook. In 2, 1, here we go, jab, cross, hook. Again, with that body bar, jab to the front, cross across the body, then you're gonna pull back quick, flip that hand, and hook. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. You got 10 seconds here, keep going. Ooh, nice job, Michaela. She's starting to slowly creep up into her green zone. Switch sides, left foot forward. Jab, cross, hook. Jab, cross, hook. So, she's got 3 punches in this combination, which means you need to exhale through all 3 punches. So it's 1 breath, and then when you come off the bag is when you inhale. So if you need a little bit longer to suck the air back in, take a little bit longer. We're coming off the bag for regular body weight squats. In 2, 1, here we go. Like each one of these gets just a little bit better and feels just a little bit better. But I can't say it felt really great to start with. I've really been working to try to keep my whole foot flat. Yeah. Okay, so in 5 seconds, we're gonna add a squat jump to this, all right? Here we go. So you can go right into that squat jump. You could always continue with your squat or squat to a calf raise. Try to add it. Try to add a squat to a calf raise or a squat jump, and then go back to that squat, okay? We're all feeling your pain, guys. We are all sore. We want to keep working, keep breathing. You got 5 seconds. We're gonna go jab, jab, cross, hook. In 2, 1. So I want you to see, Michaela's got her right foot forward. It's a right, right, left, right. So 4 punches, 2 really quick, 1 hard, 1 quick. Quick, quick, 1 quick. Nice. You got 45 seconds here. So again, 4 punches, 1 big exhale through all 4 punches. So shh, 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 shh. And then you inhale when you come off the bag. You're switching sides, make 2, 1, here we go. So again with that body bar, it looks different when we got the left side. So left jab, cross, hook, jab, jab, cross, hook, jab, jab, cross. You got 5 seconds here, and we're going to up and out knees. In 3, 2, 1, up and out knees. So drive knee up and out, up and out. Then you got that nice little hop there. So Michaela's really trying to work on opening that knee up and rotating that hip. Okay, so if it feels funky, take the hop out and really think about adding that opening. And if you need to add a second knee up, add a second knee up. So knee up, knee open, knee up, knee up, knee open, knee up. All right. So this one's a little different because our 30-second move is arm circles. Trying to prep your body for what's coming next. Yep. Okay. So in 15 seconds, we have a little cardio burst here, okay? We're gonna try to knock out as many burpees as we can, but I think maybe it's supposed to have a rep count to it. So we're gonna check it. Michaela's gonna get rocking with our burpees. You can step it, you can hop it. In 2, 1, here we go. So we got a full minute, but after this minute, you're gonna have a rest. Oh yeah, it is just a full minute of burpees. We got 45 seconds, so you want to try to work hard enough to get your heart rate to just barely touch that red by the end, okay? So if you're working and your body needs you to step it out, step it out. If you need to add the in and out to help you control your breath, to allow that heart rate to rise, add that in and out, yes. And then go down to the ground, strong push-up, hop in and out. It helps you regulate your breathing. When your breathing is out of whack, it'll help you connect. You have 10 seconds, Michaela, you're almost there. So she's gotten into her yellow zone. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, nice job. Okay, she worked pretty hard. She's getting to the top of her yellow zone. I'm sure we'll see red in some of our other sets. All right, so we got a 30-second rest here. Every set is gonna be like that. When we come up to our minute cardio burst, you're gonna follow it up with a nice long rest. How you doing? Good. Okay. All right, so that next set, we're gonna add a kick or a knee. A modification for a front kick is just simply a knee. So we have the same hand combination we started with, the jab cross, but then we're either gonna front knee or front kick. You do not have to contact the back if you do not want to or you feel off balance, just kick to the side of the back. So jab cross, front kick. In 2, 1, here we go. On that jab cross, knee, or jab cross, front kick. Here we go. Jab cross, front kick. So, one of the things that's also kind of a misconception with some of our kicks is some of them are supposed to be quick and snappy, and some of them are going to be really powerful. Just like a jab, a front kick is quick and snappy. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage. It's really just going to tick someone off and get their attention, okay? So, you want to make it quick, and you want to drive through the ball of your foot. In 2, 1, we got scissors. So we're gonna take those arms up and just hop side to side. Forward and back. Forward and back, yeah. Forward and back. I don't know why I said side to side. Forward and back. So you're nice and high on your toes. Your abs are pulled in tight. Anytime you reach your arms up high, it's gonna do 2 things. 1, it's gonna make the move a little bit more challenging in body connection, but it is gonna help you regulate your breathing. Opens your chest and your ribs. Now we're gonna add a squat. So do 1, 2, 3, and then add that squat. It's called a flutter kick squat. We do 3 scissors and then hop apart squat. I remember why I love this move so much. It's got a lot of adductor work in it. It's got a lot of inner thigh in it. Yep. 10 seconds here. So we're gonna go squat to a side kick. On the right side, we'll squat and right side kick. 2, 1. So she lined herself up with the bag, had a nice good squat, and then she chamber position and side kick, snap that bag. This is also one that's a little quick and snappy, and you're gonna drive through the ball of your foot, okay? So again, you can contact the bag or not contact the bag, you don't have to. Good. You got 5 more seconds here, man. 3, 2, switch it up. Squat, side kick. So I gotta point something else out. When Michaela's doing her side kick, she's staying nice and strong and tall. So she's not leaning clear over to the side when she goes to do that side kick. That's that core strength and spinal strength. So knee up, hip open, snap that kick. 5 seconds. We're gonna come off the bag for high knees. In 3, 2, 1. Of course you can march your high knees. You can jog it out with Michaela. You could do a little high knee pull. Or of course, we can work on a tuck jump for that double high knee. Nice job, Mick. Ooh. Yeah, we got 10 seconds here. We have a nice little booty kick coming up next. That'll feel good.
Yes.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Shift it back. Booty kicks. So booty kicks are kind of fun. You can step them out. Okay? You can step them out. If your heart rate is pounding and you're not feeling in control, step it out, regain control. And then add your hop. And then of course we have a double booty kick. For anyone who feels amazing. Woo! There you go. We're coming back on the back. We got a side kick, jab, cross. So we're putting some of these combinations together again. So side kick, jab, cross. Side kick, jab, cross. You're gonna side kick with the leg closest to the bag. So right foot is forward, you'll right side kick, then right jab, left cross. Jab, cross, nice. Same thing with that body bar. I got a side kick, jab, cross. Side kick, jab, cross. Switch sides. Side kick, jab, cross. We got 10 more seconds here. We got in and out, and then in and out the squat. In 3, 2, 1. So we're just gonna start hopping in and out. Those of you who are using a body bar and you're thinking, man, I could do even more. You can continue to hold the body bar. You can also hold that body bar overhead. Those of you that are working with a bag, you can, or just body weight, you can hold those arms overhead. You put your hands on your hips. Same thing goes when we add that squat. In 5 seconds, you're gonna stand together. When your feet hop apart, you're gonna squat. Yeah. Woozah. You have. Oh, here we go. Here's a rep count. I like it. We got 15 seconds. You're coming up on a 60-second cardio burst. Our movement is a sprinter burpee. Our goal is 12 burpees. So you're either gonna do 12 or you're gonna work for a minute. Whatever comes first. Ready? Here we go. Michaela has a fabulous sprinter burpee. She turned to the side to hold herself accountable. So when you go down to the ground, you got that awesome sprinter split. Michaela's kicking one knee forward, and then the other heel is tucking towards her butt. All right? Now, modification for this, of course, is to do a regular burpee. And then option 2, you would go down to the ground, do a burpee, and do a front knee. And then you would add that knee, and then that big chunk. You're doing great, Michaela. You are 25 seconds in. So I gotta point out, she's not focused on that 12 rep count. She's focused on doing really, really quality sprinter burpees. You got 15 seconds and 10 seconds. Every day is a different day in a different battle. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job, Nick. Woo. Oh, that was a hard one.
I barely made that, yeah.
You what?
I barely made 12.
Yeah, that was a hard one. So every day is a different battle, and I really mean that, guys. Depending upon how hard you push yourself in each workout, some days you're gonna feel a little bit more confident and a little bit stronger than you do on other days. Pat yourself on the back for showing up and doing the work, right? When there are those moments of toughness, focus on you. That's one of the beautiful things about this, is when you work really, really hard, there ain't nothing else you can think about. You can leave the rest of the world behind. Guys, we're coming up on our roundhouses. You're gonna work on a roundhouse kick, right side and left side. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So, this is something that can be done. If you wanna use your bar for support, if you are really, really wobbly, my left foot, I'll start on my right. My right foot is forward. I'm just gonna use this bar for support. I'm gonna pivot and kick and work on pretending to kick the side of the bag with the top of my shoelaces. Keeping basic protected by opening hips, setting the foot, having control in my knee, kick. Good, we're gonna switch sides. Michaela is doing all of the things that I just said automatically, okay? She's got a pivot of her front foot. It's pointed away from the bag. She's got a soft base knee. Her hips are open, and she's kicking the side of the bag with the top of her shoelaces. So pivot, kick, reset. You have 5 seconds, and we're going to a Tony Sky. Woo. In 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna go Tony Sky. And we're just gonna start by reaching and making sure we have good range of motion. Then we're gonna Tony and add a little hop. Then we're gonna Tony and jump as high as we can. It doesn't say super sky, so we should not do that. Whew. Good. In 5 seconds, we're gonna incorporate a tuck jump, okay? That is hip hinging, jumping in the air, and driving both knees into the chest, just like that. So, don't worry about quantity here. Worry about quality. You're gonna swing your arms down, hip hinge, swing them up, and then pull those knees to your chest. Use your whole body to catapult yourself up in the air. Yes, you got 5 seconds, nice job, Nick. We're going on the bag, just punches, jab, cross, upper. In 2, 1. So, right foot forward, it's a right, left, left. 2 hard punches, 2 hard power punches. She's got quick boom, reload, boom. Quick boom, reload, boom, okay? Jab, cross, reload, flip that grip, upper. We're gonna switch sides here. So left foot forward, left jab, right cross, reload, right upper. I have so much better body rhythm going this way. All right, we got a little sprint set here. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Sprints. Woo! Where did that guy come from? We're gonna run it out, run it out, run it out. How you doing, Michaela? Good. Good. All right. We like to have a little fun here, so we're gonna do a couple ups. All right? Ready? Here we go. 2 ups. Up, up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. 2 ups. Up, up. 2 ups. Up, up. 2 ups. Up, up. Okay, let's run it out. So let's have fun with these sprints. Let's go in and out. So you go out, out, in, out, in. So start slow. Get your out, in rhythm. And now, show me how fast your feet can go. Take them out, in as fast as you can go. Make it creepy fast. Make it so I can't even tell. Come on. Woo. We gotta hold it into these sprints because it's just fun, right? All right, guys. We're coming back on the bag. We have a jab, jab, upper elbow. In 3, 2, 1. So when you're on the bag, right foot forward. Jab, jab, upper. And we're gonna pull that elbow through with that front hand. Jab, jab, upper, elbow. Jab, jab, upper, elbow. If you got that bar in your hand, you're just gonna keep the bar tucked in close. Jab, jab, upper, elbow. And you're just gonna pull through and pop that elbow out, okay? Jab, jab, upper, elbow. Jab, jab, upper, elbow. Switching sides. Left foot forward, left, left, right, left elbow. You got 10 seconds. We are gonna go to a bump block. You're gonna squat down like you're bumping a volleyball, and then you're gonna try to jump up into your pike, okay? Kind of like you're blocking, so bump, block. Modification, Caleb's got that great modification. You're gonna squat, and then reach up, and you can even add that little calf raise, okay? Then when you feel in control, bump, jump, and then bump, explode, pike up, and land. I love the challenge of the squat into the pike and land back down. It's awesome.
Yeah.
You got a block jump coming up in 2, 1. So we're just gonna step to the side and work on that block jump. So you're gonna work on being able to pike those toes forward and land again. So you're just going side to side. You take that big squat out. 15 seconds. Yeah, 10 seconds. All right, we got another minute of burpees coming up, only this one, I think this one is kind of fun.
I like this one.
It is a rolling burpee. So you're gonna roll on the ground on your back. Michaela's gonna show it. She's gonna start with her roll, and then when she comes up to her feet, she's gonna shoot right back into her push-up, and then jump up. So roll to your back, drop right into your plank, shoot your feet back, into your burpee. Now, if you wanna work on modifying this, roll to your back, push yourself so that you come to a squat position, and then roll to the side. So once you come on your back and you're right here, you're just gonna simply roll over. Then sit back down. How you doing, Nick? Good. All right, she's got 20 seconds. She's gonna continue to get as many quality rolling burpees as she can. 12 is a hot number. Whoa, baby. This is a pretty compound move. So those of you that are feeling fly, man, let me know if you made it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job. 45-second rest. And we are over halfway done with this workout. You only have 2 cardio sets left, and the last set is all abs. It's kind of exciting, right?
Yes.
Okay. We had to turn a fan on, guys. It is steamy in here. I am doing half the amount of work she is, actually like an 1/8 of the amount of work, and I have myself a little sweat rate going on here. It's fantastic. All right, so we're going back to our 4 basic punches. It's a jab, cross, hook, upper, jab, cross, hook, upper, and I want you to just have fun with this practice. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Jab, cross, hook, upper. Switching lead feet. 2, 1, switch it up. So, in 10 seconds, we're coming off the bag, and we're gonna do alternating side lunges in 3, 2, 1. So you can alternate side lunge. You can also do this stationary. So if something's just feeling off, or your balance is off, you can just go stationary with me. Otherwise, you're gonna add that step with Michaela. How you feeling, man? Good.
This feels good.
Yeah. Can you feel the fan?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. I'm always worried about that. Okay, so we're gonna add a jump shot to this move. So we're gonna side lunge and pretend someone's passing a ball to our chest and then turn and shoot it. So keep that chest up when you side lunge and keep those hands up. So side lunge, turn, shoot. If you're moving stationary with me, you're gonna side lunge, come up, and you can shoot with that wide stance, or step and shoot once you come out of that lunge. We're coming on the bag. We got a challenging combination coming up. It's a hook, hook, roundhouse. With that right foot forward, you got a right, pivot, roundhouse. It's just kind of fun. Quick, quick, boom. Quick, quick, boom. You want to try to make those hooks as fast as you can. Nice job, Michaela. Quick hand, hard kick. Also notice her punches are 2 punches from the front. She pivots and that roundhouse comes around her body from the back side all the time. 3, 2, switching sides. This time left foot forward, left hook, roundhouse. If you like having that body bar so that you can work on that balance, you're gonna have to switch up how you hold it. You'll hook, and then balance, It's always safer on the knees and the joints and the hips to step back and explode forward at that middle ground. In 5 seconds, you're gonna do a kick out. I'm gonna have Michaela slow down and catch her breath, and she's gonna come right in front and show you a couple kick outs, and then I'll let her work as fast and as hard as she wants. So she's gonna work to tuck one knee towards her armpit, pike her hips over her shoulders as high as they can. Now when you're working one side at a time, you're not gonna pike very high, right? Okay? But then she's gonna work to hop and pike those hips over her shoulders, stay nice and strong. Good job, Kayla. You got 5 seconds here. When you come up, you're gonna do a front kick, back kick. Here we go. We're gonna alternate our feet for this. So right foot forward, she's gonna right front kick, left back kick. Now, you guys noticed she turned around, okay? We look in front of us all the time. Our balance going forward is always really good. We don't really need a target because that's the way we're looking. But it's really nice to have a target behind you. It also reminds you to turn your head and actually look at the target, right? 3, 2, so we're switching sides. So now you're gonna front kick, we're looking in front of us. Then you're gonna rotate over your shoulder, open the hip, look at the target behind you, and kick behind you. Good, front kick, back kick. You got 15 seconds here. Then we're gonna do a brain teaser. First up, in 5 seconds we have a 4-way jack. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So 4-way jack. You have a jumping jack and a scissor put together. So feet go out and in, and then they go forward and back. And you want to alternate those feet. Which one goes forward and back each time? Now, you saw Michaela add the arm work. If the arm work throws you off, then just take it out. Put them on your hips or put them over your head. I have a really hard time putting my arms over my head. I can put them on my hips. Yeah. For some reason, there's that ring tease.
Yeah. Okay,
all right, now we got a touchdown jack. So you're gonna do a front jack. So feet go out and in, hands go up and down 6 times, and then you're gonna do 2 squat touches. So in and out 6 times, hands up and down 6 times, 2 squat touches. This is a Les Mills move. You know, I didn't make every single one of these, right? 5, 4, we got, oh, a switch foot burpee. 2, 1, here's our 1-minute burpees. She's got a crisscross down to the ground. Now, if you're like, dude, I just want to get these burpees over with, just do 1 crisscross. Just crisscross once, go down to the ground, burpee. Crisscross again, down to the ground, burpee. You'll be able to pick up a little pace there, okay? But if you need to have that little extra crisscross at the top to help you breathe, do it. Crisscross, down to the ground, push up. You can toe tap it. You can step down. You can step up and toe tap, toe tap. That's our option 1. You're well over halfway, Michaela. 20 seconds. So you're working for either 12 or the whole minute, whatever comes first.
Cool.
Done? Good job. I figured she might want to earn that extra rest.
Yes.
So you got a 45-second rest coming up and only 1 more cardio set. Yeah.
Yes.
I always love ab work at the end. And if a hard cardio set, oh, it feels good. Okay.
We have freestyle coming up.
Yeah. That's always fun. Okay. So, I can always give you ideas, but we're gonna do freestyle on the bag or with your body bar. If there are any moves that you've learned since you've been with us, I want you to practice them. There's ones that you really, really love. The reason I put freestyle towards the end is because when we work really hard, I want you to have fun. So I want you to get to pick. So you know, 30 seconds on the right side, then 30 seconds on the left. In 2, 1, here we go. So, Michaela is doing a crescent kick to a roundhouse kick. It's kind of just a fun mobility movement. You get to feel really confident and strong in your move, and it actually helps that level 1 crescent, that hip opener, helps get the right alignment to lead into your roundhouse. So it's a really great combination. We got 5 seconds, and then you're gonna try that combination on the next side. Mick, 2, 1, one. Here it is. You can do whatever you want. If you want to just work on rapid jabs on the right side and then jabs on the left side, if you want to just work on a roundhouse, you can just work on a roundhouse. You got 15 seconds here. 10 seconds. All right. 3, 2, we got a little plyo lunge. So we're gonna start with just a side lunge, and then when you stand up, you're gonna clap. So she's gonna tap and clap. Side lunge, tap, bring them together, clap. Then she can add a little hop and clap. Then you're gonna add a big hop, skip, and sweeping arms down to the ground, sweep them up and clap. So those arms have a big swing in them, and so do your feet. Whew. Yes, after that we have inner thigh jump. 2, 1. So hip hinge, click those heels together. I love plyo lunge, but it is very taxing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So if you're trying to pike up in the air, that inner thigh jump, she's got a hip hinge, and then she's driving those legs together, and she's trying to jump so high that she looks like a ballerina in the air with her toes pointed down. Okay, you got another set of freestyle on the bag in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, freestyle on that bag. So Michaela did a bunch of kicks last time. She's adding in punches. She's got a jab cross hook. And she had a kick in there. She might decide to add it in. No, she did before. In roundhouse is a thing. But you could always do maybe like a jab cross hook and a knee, jab cross hook, knee, switch it up, jab cross hook, knee. What are some of your most favorite combinations? When we get done doing this workout, if you post in the accountability group saying, I did workout June and the date, and you tag me and you say, my favorite kickboxing combination is this, I'll put it in class for you, okay? So you tag me, you post it, you tell me what your favorite combo is, and I'll write it right into the workout for you. You got 5 seconds. We're coming down to the ground for a set of push-ups. You got 30 seconds in 2, 1. So take a big boost off, and we're gonna work on nice strong push-ups. You get to flip over for a sit-up to a hip-up after this, Nick. Sometimes I think it's kind of nice to know when I'm doing my push-ups if I gotta stay in plank position or not.
Yeah.
You got 5 seconds, we're gonna flip it over in 3, 2, 1. So she's gonna roll over on the ground on her back, like she's gonna do a full sit-up, but her arms are gonna go overhead. She's gonna sit up and sweep her hands next to her butt, and then lift her hips into a reverse tabletop position. Yeah, very good. So this is a mobility piece. You want more freestyle?
Wish I do, I don't know. Yeah.
Ooh, you know what? You could do something that's kind of challenging. You do like 30 seconds of step-ups.
Okay.
Or you could do like 20 step-ups and 20 jabs, and then 10 step-ups and 20 hooks, you know? So, step-ups really pop that heart rate up there, and we're really trying to stay in the yellow, and as we really start to fatigue, this is kind of a nice one where you could just do 10 step-ups. If you were at home, you could march and do 10 knee-ups, and then do 10 rapid jabs with the bar, or even 20, and then knee-up, 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 knee-up. You could also, those of you at home, you could do a box jump on your step. You could do some of those. You got 25 seconds here, men. Then we have another round of sprints and sprint in place. I'm gonna let you pick, okay? So, we're coming off the bag. We got about 10 seconds here, and we're gonna go into some sprints. We can do call-outs, we can do up-downs, we can do a little fast feet work, we can do a little hip twist, all right? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Pump those hands, pump those hands. Whew. Go wide. Okay, so go wide and go really fast. Go really fast and tiny. Kind of like hot feet. If you feel your butt wiggling, you're doing it right. Because you all can't see our butt. Okay. Now, bring it on in, do the same thing. Go really tight and fast. Like they're really hot and choppy. Now pump your arms. Yes. Keep going. Keep going. Now, out, out, in, in. Out, out, in. Good. Out, out, in. Let's do it again. Out, out, in. Go tiny and fast, tiny and fast. Tiny and fast, come on. Woo, my toes are burning. Okay, Mick's gonna step tap this out. I'm gonna give her 5 seconds of step taps because we got a challenging move coming up. I'm gonna get it out of the way. She's got a shuffle touch burpee. Here we go. This is it though, Michaela. So she's gonna do 3 shuffles to the right, go down to the ground, and drop into her burpee. 3 shuffles to the left, drop down to the ground, do her burpee. You have 45 seconds. You're gonna work for either 12 burpees or the minute, whatever comes first. This is your last cardio move. Work hard to the end. You're doing great, Michaela. She is playing in the top of her yellow. Oh, she get red, guys. She's at 93%, 94%. If you guys are working hard, I'll tell you what, she's busting her butt for you. Come on, keep going. You have just 20 seconds, whatever comes first, your 12 burpees or your 15 seconds. She's already, oh my goodness, 95%, girl. Done. Woo. You deserve to walk away from that one. Grab your water. You're more than welcome to stand in front of that fan. You are all resting. If you are smoking like we are, take your gloves off. It'll help you cool down. It'll help your body cool down. If you want to grab a yoga mat for our core work, you can grab a yoga mat, or you can at least grab your towel and bring it close to you. You still have 30 seconds, but take your gloves off. Let your body cool down a little bit so that we can get that core work on. I should have worn my pod. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So our very first movement is just a simple, basic crunch. I did that for a reason. I want you to be able to slow down and connect this move to your core. So you're gonna have to tie your breath and really concentrate. Here we go. So, when it comes to ab work, slow and controlled is key. All right? You really have to put your mind to your muscle. Once we know we have that mind to muscle and we know that we have that connection, you want to work to maintain it, but then we can challenge it a little bit more. We could say, okay, let's try to do 10 quick and then 5 really slow or 6 really slow. But we gotta find that connection first. You're going into a running man, Michaela, in 10 seconds. A 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I meant 5 seconds. I don't know why I said 10. So you guys will see she's coming to a full sit-up position, and then she's bringing opposite knee in towards her chest, and she's adding a twist at the top. So you sit all the way up, opposite knee to chest, elbow goes to the outside of the knee. 20 seconds here. This is one that really hurts when you go slow. Yes. So she's also working to keep her legs elevated as she lengthens out and gets really long. If you're feeling strain, you can set those legs down or even bend your knees. We're gonna roll it over on the ground on our belly for Superman. 2, 1. So rolling over on the ground, you're gonna lengthen your arms and legs, get a slight tuck of the chin, pull your belly up off the floor, and then lift arms and legs. Yes. So you're gonna work for a nice strong hold here and breath. And when you know that your form or your legs are starting to lower down or you're feeling tightness in your low back, then I want you to rest, lay down on the ground, take a couple breaths, pull your belly back up, and then lift arms and legs. And that's how you're gonna work through your Superman. Michaela, you have 10 seconds. 5 seconds, we're flipping it over for a long arm crunch. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So she's gonna flip it over, knees bent, like she's gonna do a sit-up or a crunch, arms overhead like she's making a teepee. And then she's just gonna simply crunch, but you're not moving your arms during this crunch. They're staying over your head and you should not be able to see your hands. The longer we lengthen our body, the more challenging it is to keep everything tucked in tight. You get more resistance on your core. 15 seconds here, and then we're gonna flip back over for an asset crunch. Need a little break between that, Superman. In 3, 2, 1. Michaela's gonna flip it over, and she's gonna get in that same position as a Superman, okay? But once she's gotten there, she's gonna lift, and then she's gonna pull one heel to her butt and reach back with the opposite hand and try to tap that foot, and just alternate sides. Now, how you can challenge yourself with this is you could lift your legs off the ground and keep your hands down, or you could lift into a full Superman, so lift hands and legs, and then reach back for that tap. And the higher you elevate the legs, the more challenging it is. So if you pull your thigh up off the ground when that foot bends, that is the most challenging way to perform this movement. You get to roll over for a side crunch in 2, 1. So this one is funny because you actually get to go all the way onto your side and work an oblique crunch. So she's twisting her knees, she's rolled to her side, and she is doing an internal and an external crunch. Everyone will say, like, what's the right placement? Like, what's the right leg placement here? How should I lay? It's gonna feel a little bit different for each person, but you really should be working your obliques on this one, okay? We have 2 moves that get confused. One is a side crunch and one is a side sit-up, and they are definitely different movements. We're simply gonna switch sides on this one in 2, 1, switching sides. So she's gonna twist her knees. She could actually lay all the way over on her side. That helps you crunch. Trying to take your bottom rib towards the top of your hip. Now you could prop your legs in different ways. You could prop your bottom arm up if that helps. There's lots of different ways you can do that to adjust your body so that you feel the crunch between the rib and the hip. It helps to touch it. It does. We're gonna roll over on the ground on our back with a candlestick. This one's kind of funny because you pull your knees to your chest and then you hip thrust and push your feet straight up. And what she's trying to do is push her feet and knees and hips to pop straight up into a straight line. So hips and legs are in a straight line when she pops up. Good job, Nick. She's lengthening them out to the ground, but you want to tuck your knees into your chest and then hip thrust straight up. There, that was a good one. Now I'll have these are funny. As I said with the first ones, I'll have 2 really good ones, and then I'll have 2 really sloppy ones.
They're hard.
Yes. This is your last move, Kale. You only got 10 seconds. Woo, good job. Good work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest.
How you feeling? Good. You're tired. That was good.
I'm glad that's over.
Yes.
Okay. That was a hard class.
That was tough.
You guys did great. You always know you had a fabulous workout when you're really happy that it's over. You're really proud of what you did, but you're really happy it's over. Whew. So Michaela's starting with just a simple hamstring stretch on the right, and we'll do the same hamstring stretch on the left. Woo. Yeah.
It was tough. It was good though.
So today, I always love a hamstring stretch, but I'm feeling this more in my back than I am my hamstrings. And it could be a combination of just different soreness and different things that we've done, or how I slept. Yeah. So if you are doing some stretches or you're like, oh man, something doesn't feel right, there can be lots of reasons for it. But most importantly is that you notice it and you identify it and then you address it, okay? And that means stretching, using a foam roller, using a lacrosse ball, but any kind of something that doesn't feel quite right. Not a gain pain, but a pain. You want to pay attention to it. So having that body awareness is really key in preventing injury. Good. One of my favorite ones, especially when we've done a lot of kettlebell work or something, is a oh my gosh, why can't I say this word, butterfly stretch. But I want your feet pushed far away from you. And then you hinge forward, and this becomes a low back opener. That's good. Yeah. If you have been sore in your inner thighs from anything, we can do the same thing and tuck our feet in close. And then it totally changes the stretch. That feels good. Yep, it does. And of course, because we have the bag, we're gonna do 3 stretches on the bag, if you don't mind getting it up. Okay, we're gonna do a chest opener. So just palm on the bag, turn yourself away from the bag. Now we'll do both sides. Again, if you're at home, you can use your wall, a pole, a kid. So there's one stretch. The second stretch is a calf stretch. So again, you can use your wall, just pop your toe up on the base of the bed. I love this stretch. I've been making a point to do it every time we kickbox. Because it's probably the only time we do it. Yeah, a little bit. Good. And then the last stretch is honestly just a very gentle leg swing. And I just like to use the back because it's there for extra support. So you can go front to back, you can go side to side. And you can make a leg swing really aggressive and hard work, but I wouldn't do that now. I just make it nice. Make it nice. All right. Good deal. How you feel? Good. Awesome, buddy. Good.